Alright, what's up, guys? So, IGN, they've uploaded the Tom Clancy's XDefiant official announcement trailer. Yeah, this video, it got some dislikes, man, but let's just overall see what it's about. Let's see if it's going to be good or not. I don't really know. Only game I have to say from the Tom Clancy series that I've been playing a lot recently is The Division, but I kind of, trying to step away from playing that game because that game is just it's beyond broken. Like what they need is just I don't know, they need to overall like focus a little bit harder on their games. And it's like, look, if it's too challenging, then it's like take a break. Like my thing is like you guys could have overall still been focused on the Division 1 because that was a good game, but they came out with two, and I'm like, nah, you. Even though it was a few years later, still like you guys. I don't know. Let's see what they overall do with this game. This game might get a crap ton of dislikes now, but maybe they might make it better. But if not, then yeah, I just see it as that it's just gonna be a cash grab. Well, I think it's supposed to be a free to play game. But if not, well, free to play, most likely it's gonna probably be some battle passes and all this other crap that you gotta pay for in the game and not just play it. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. Make sure you go subscribe to IGN for more videos like this. And then that being said, let's get into this video. I got to take my steroids. These aren't steroids, these are just muscle pills. Sounds like steroids, but
we're excited to share a first look at a project we're developing at Ubisoft San Francisco. This is our take on a multiplayer first-person shooter.
We need to get you in early and find out what you think.
Our goal is to make a best-in-class shooter for you, the players, to compete
and have fun with your friends.
It's fast-paced firefights
meets punk rock mosh pit.
We're proud to introduce our new game,
Tom Clancy's XDefiant. Your feedback is essential to help us make this game great.
Later in this video, we'll tell you how to get involved.
But first, we'll get into the action.
This is a free-to-play, high-octane shooter combining realistic gunplay with personalized classes.
Graphics look a little weird. I just felt like something was overall off with this game, and the graphics they don't look right. They don't look right at all. I mean, this is like, I guess, the start of it all. Ubisoft is known, especially with the Tom Clancy games, to change it up. Because, I mean, watch the original, like, E3 trailer for the Division 1. And then watch how it came out. And it wasn't the same game. And so, yeah, I think, yeah, they definitely going to have to work on some things when this game does come out. Because if the graphics is looking like that, like a 480p 2012 YouTube video, people ain't going to want to play this.
Those classes are represented.
And I don't know what it's going to be releasing on, like if it's going to be releasing on Steam or what. But if it gets released on Steam, you best believe it's going to probably like mostly negative, overwhelmingly negative. Like, so avoid that. But anyway,
our game is factions.
Maybe even makes.
Each bringing unique gameplay and team dynamics. Every faction comes equipped with traits, abilities, and an ultra to complement your playstyle and the faction's role. Used skillfully, each faction is capable of swinging the momentum of a match. Our factions are at the heart of the game. They're inspired by maverick groups from across Tom Clancy's games and beyond. From this inspiration, we created new characters and gameplay unique to our shooter. And we'll continue to add to this diverse cast as the game evolves.
Now, while factions help you define your role, we know to be a great shooter, the gunplay has to be our top priority. We have an ever-growing arsenal of authentic weapons and attachments. We put a lot of care into how our weapons look and feel. We've crafted every weapon attachment for precise, satisfying gunplay.
Players can mix and match any faction and weapon loadout. You can swap at respawn to adapt to a changing battlefield. Personalize your faction and loadout to be what you need when you need it.
And I can't stress this hard enough. We are a shooter first.
And your abilities and ultras create unique opportunities to set up
bullets even coming out?
And your abilities and ultras create unique opportunities.
bro, it was like shooting blanks, but you can see. I don't.
To set up
bro.
nail-biting shootouts
I
and
do not
unforgettable
know.
clutch plays. Personalizing classes, guns, and gear in a fast-paced fight is a whole new experience in Tom Clancy
Yeah,
gaming.
this game's definitely gonna need some work for us.
We are super stoked by what we've accomplished so far.
And I couldn't be more proud of our incredible team. We want to personally thank everyone that's worked so hard during the pandemic to keep the momentum going on this game.
We understand that it's been even harder for some of you. We hope that we can build a community that's a place where people can connect and have fun.
And we're committed to creating a welcoming game based on fair play and transparency, whether you're playing casually or pushing yourself competitively.
Now, the game's still
Yeah, it's like at the end of the day, it's like how much money are we going to be, even though it's a I think it's going to be a free to play game. How much money are we going to be putting into this? Because I know that this isn't going to be a game where it's like, oh, I can actually play it and have fun, and then it's rewarding and all of this. Because I'm telling you, bro, the amount of time, maybe this is a different team, and maybe, you know, overall, like, it ain't gonna be something like the Division. Because I'm telling you, I've been playing the Division 2 for months. Like, I have to say, ever since I probably started back streaming or started streaming this year. And yeah, it's like, bro, that game is not rewarding at all. It gives you stuff that you don't need, and I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to play this game, keep getting the same things over and over and over and over again. Like, I don't want that. So that's why I'm like, yeah, you guys, like, y'all are known for coming out with some games that don't be doing so hot. So I'm saying, like, people, you guys were like the top YouTubers that was playing Rainbow Six Siege. They're not playing it anymore. The Division 2, that game was just like, it was a complete, like, it was just messed up what they did with that game. And what are some other games? Yeah, and it's like, I just, you know, I think what it is like, y'all, what you guys really need to do, instead of releasing these new titles, y'all need to start remastering some of the older titles, like like Rainbow Six Vegas, or freaking what was the Advanced, like, Warfighter, I think, something like that. Yeah, focus on them, like, older games, but these newer games, bro, y'all ain't cutting it for that. So I'm like, yeah, it ain't
early development, but we're gearing up to let you in as soon as possible. So
go back
register
to the
right
old
now
ways
to participate in our early rollout phases.
Thank you so much for watching.
I mean, the game
We
has
really
potential,
want your
but it's
input,
like,
so
you
please
guys
reach
better
out
not
to
mess
us on
up
social
this.
media.
It's like, it gets still, also it is coming out on console, but I think it is coming out on PC first. But still, I'm like, I just, you know, I kind of have trust issues with Ubisoft games. It's like, you guys have released a lot of different games where they've had a lot of different issues. Like, if we're gonna talk on outside of the Tom Clancy games, let's talk about like those like old board games or card games. Uno, for one, that game doesn't even work on the Xbox. I think Monopoly doesn't work either. There's a lot of Ubisoft games that you guys have just, like, you release it and y'all don't focus on it. So it's like, if you guys are going to release this game, y'all need to be focusing on this game day and night. Don't release this game, have people put all their money into it, and then the game is not good. Regardless of whatever, even if the game is free to play, I know it's going to be some stuff where it's going to probably have battle passes and all this. And it's like, look, if this is just a cash grab, and as soon as I see one thing asking me for money in this game, I'm not playing it. I'm not. I'm like, no, I'm sick and tired of playing games where it's like, oh, it's only about the money. It's not about what the players want. It's not about having fun in the game. It's only about the money. And I'm like, no, I would rather pay for the game and just pay that one time than to keep constantly paying for stuff in the game. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So if that's what that game is going to be, I do not support it and stuff. But I wish it the best. I wish Ubisoft the best. I wish that game hits 5 stars one day. But if it's going to be these cash grab games, I'm not fooling with it. And I know people are going to probably be all like, oh, well, they got to make money somehow. Well, have it where people are paying for it when it comes out. But I'm not doing that battle pass or you know, buying this skin or whatever. I'm not doing no points. None of that. I see one thing asking me for money in that game, I'm not playing it. So, but anyways, I wish them the best of luck. I wish the Tom Clancy team the best of luck. Make sure you go subscribe to the Ubisoft channel and all of that. Make sure you go subscribe to IGN. Like, subscribe to me too, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.